Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Dithmarschens Have Landed a playthrough in EU4 with me, your host, Lucky Marine. We are just on the brink of war with Lubeck. Lubeck, who actually likes us. So it's a shame that we're going in there and we're going to stab him in the face and other parts of the body. Do like his garb though. I do like his garb. It's better than ours. It's better than the people around us. I mean, this is we're all much of a muchness. But this, I like it. I do like the plate armor and the little peak to keep the sun out of his eyes. We will fight in the shade. Okay, let's it's roll around to the 2nd of October. We do have lazy diplomats, but we may need them for access. And we were going to go on this. Is there anyone? Is there anyone? We don't have an ability here because we are a peasant republic, and there is no nobility in a peasant republic, which is good in a way, but it means we can't ask for the general, the fort tradition general. We can only ask for ship people from the burghers. All right. So I can come here and get an inflation guy. I wish I had known this sooner on my Japan playthrough. I wish I'd known this a lot sooner. Anyway, I see the whole estates thing as a bit of a mini game that I'm not really interested in. Not really interested. Yeah, it can be a little bit powerful. You can get points and this and that, but it's just fiddling. Don't like it. I'll leave that to the more skilled players, I suppose. I don't know. We may get there. We may end up dabbling at some point. Right, declare war. We're going to bring Denmark in on a promise of land that we're not going to give them because, well, they already have enough land. Plus they have Sweden and Norway underneath them. They don't need any more. Look at Norway's up here, Sweden's there. In the Japanese playthrough, they actually kept control of all of them, and it was just one giant Denmark that ended up turning into Scandinavia. It's pretty cool. Usually Sweden breaks away and eats Denmark and then forms Scandinavia. Okay, without further ado, let us... I've had this screen open about 18 times now. I do apologise. Bring you in. Done. We are committed. Where are my ships? Always with the ships. On mothball, you should have been out there. Let's get back in if we can. Ah, I should have known where my ships were. Wow, they have lots of ships. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back. You have to get back in fairly quickly. Okay, this is us. We're going to be there in... That's what happens when you get carried away. You get carried away and you make mistakes. I make mistakes. I don't want to talk for everybody else watching this. Someone's out there going, I don't make mistakes. I make sure where my ships are. Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry. Okay, he's just funded his army. You see a little bit of red that popped up. He's not going to be quite, same here, he's not going to be quite at full morale. So we should be able to get in here. And this should be a good fight for us. There's no terrain penalty, there's no rivers to be crossed. 2 in the fire, but fire isn't that important this stage of the game. It is all into shock. 10 combat ability. Oh yeah, of course. That's going to help. That will help a lot. The combat ability is if you hover over the actual dudes. I believe. Yeah. It would say if they had any combat ability. Plus we've got Galaglass infantry fighting men at arms. So we are going to be stronger than them. We've got more morale. Have we got more morale? Yeah, we've got more morale than them. Yeah, this should be fairly painless, he says. For a 5 to a 0. Yeah, that should be it. Game over. Done. That is what we wanted. That was exactly what we wanted. As I thought, Utrecht had walked straight through. We're down here. Right, Denmark are on their way. We need to cover off on both. Leave it one day. We don't have enough for this siege. Well, we want to claim these 2 places anyway. We will make a mercenary here. And here. I want to get on there before he's finished. And the mercenary will only take days, few days. We want the mercenary to sit on here because he's taken attrition whilst he's sat there. And that's a proper dude. We want the proper dudes off any attrition taking places. We can put the mercenaries on there. Mercenaries take attrition. They don't pull directly from your manpower pool. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I should have had my eye on this. Well, we've saved money without having to have boats around. Do we need? After this war, will we need this? Because our mate is Limburg. I'll keep them just in case. We'll keep them just in case. Right, no, you get on there before Denmark gets on there. Did we arrive there first? We did. Nice one. So you get on there, you get on there. We'll pull the rest of you off. How are we going to stand in this land? From here we can support either side. So we'll stand in Holstein. We should be in charge of this siege. See, Denmark came down here and straight away they went for the stuff that they wanted. Don't care. Military access report. Poland. Accept. Accept because I think he's at war with the things around us. And yes, we're not sieging here. But I think it's mercenaries. All we're doing is reinforcing them with money, not men. That's fine. We do have one man down here, but I'm scared if I pull him off, the siege will flip to Denmark. I don't want that. So we will continue. Yeah, ships got forced out into, yeah. And this, yeah, of course I forgot. Denmark is, he has Sweden and he has Norway underneath him, but usually both Sweden and Norway don't really like Denmark, so they don't help him in wars. It appears that Sweden is well up for this war. He's marched his stack all the way down into northern Germany, and he wants to take out the Lubeckians. So that's, yeah, they've pulled just enough off. That's fine. That's fine. We can reinforce this if we need to. Immoral prices. Burgers state lose 20 loyalty. I'll lose 10 influence. We could do with them losing a little bit of influence though. Honorsbrook. Interesting. I think we'll take this. It will distract. It'll lift the siege from it being enemy owned, and it may even distract them to go back. Oh no. our ally decided they wanted to go and... Oh no, no, no. He's just jumped into here. That's fine. That's fine. We have the better position. We're stood on the forts. We have more men. We've taken out Lübeck's forces in their entirety. Magdeburg. We are at war with Magdeburg, aren't we? No, we're not. Riga, they're not involved. This is just Hamburg, whose army has been absolutely annihilated by fighting down here, and we're stood on the faces. Bremen over here with about an 8 stack. Utrecht with probably about an 8 stack as well. And the guy that disappeared, who got away from Hamburg to merge up with the rest of them. Hamburg, Bremen, Utrecht. Yep. Riga isn't going to turn up. No, there's far too many people to get access through. And they probably hate him. And this is us losing naval combat. Us, as I say, us as an alliance, we wasted our ships. Alright. Okay. We just sit and we take the war goal. It is about conquest of Lübeck. In oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's all. Let's watch this. They're off to fight the rebels that we popped. They brought in a -1. Yeah, they'll win this fairly easily, but it distracts them. Talking of distractions, what the hell is this? Oh, Norway's come down. Norway has decided to join in the fights. Oh, it's not. He's just covering off in a general area. That's fine. If nothing else, it's about deleting a little bit of manpower from them. This early in the game, especially as a one province minor, the manpower won't be that high. I mean, we've got 6 provinces, and we were only up at 12, and that's with an advisor to give us plus 10%. So 11k. It's just about wasting what they have. I thought that was Riga then. I saw the flag and I thought it was Riga. I think Riga has crossed. Yeah, Riga has crossed the sword and a scepter. Or a little thing that you throw around if you're a... No, a sword and a bishop thing. Whereas this is just, yeah. Okay, let's get on. 17k. It's a good job we pulled Denmark into this actually. This is a bigger war than I thought it was going to be. But, no, they've taken that back. That's absolutely fine. 6% war score, and it's going down only because we don't hold the war goal. Once we take the war goal and take the fortress, this will jump up to about 20%. Once we take the other fortress of Hamburg, it'll jump up by about 20% yet again. And both of those will be ours because we covered off on the provinces before our allies got here. So our main army is over here, not taking much attrition, any attrition at all really, but we're ready to jump in on a fight if we need to. Not what I could do with you. Can you just stand on that and take that back? That would be great. There is a river that runs between here, so I might go. Where are you going? Alright, okay, yeah, so we have access. We have that kind of access, do we? If we have that kind of access, then Riga probably has that kind of access once he gets out of the Livonian order. So if he can get into Poland, he can march, because of course Brandenburg is Poland's ally, so he can get all the way around. They must have military access through Novgorod. Interesting. But anyway, let's not walk all the way around there, shall we? No. So how did you get there, Norway? Or is it a case of you can get there but you can't get anywhere else. Okay, yeah. Which is kind of good. This is holding back our alliance in one spot so they don't all fan out. A 9 stack of Norwegians may well get overrun by, I think it was an 18 stack that had accumulated on Zbruck down here. Alright, did you just get access? Did you just ask for access? Through Verden. Conditional access through Verden for the following reasons. Verden is given access to the Norwegian war ally Sweden. So Sweden asked for that access, which means I have it because I am an ally with... We'll cover off over here then, just in case Norway needs some help. There's quite a lot here. 19. 12 at least. We'll cover off here, so if they want to try and take out the Norwegians, we're there to help them out. We're going to take any attrition over here? We're not. Good. Always try and support your allies. Always try and be in a position where you can support the people around you. There's no point in fanning out too early, even against 1 province miners. 1 province miners are very powerful for what they are. If you go up against 3 or 4 1 province miners and each one of them has got 8, 9, 10 troops, suddenly they all band together. They're gonna absolutely wreck you. They're gonna give you the good news, all the good news, all the time. I can get rid of you now. You were useful, but now you are surplus to requirements. Tactical genius, land leader maneuver. This Carl, man. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And in 1 day, we elect him again. We have to keep Carl the Immortal going. Carl the Immortal. We don't actually need him in charge of our armies. We could just pull him off. We probably should do, actually. That's a Republican tradition. It's not even going to drop us into the orange zone. I doubt. I don't think. Plus, every time we press this button, every time we've got 50 points out of it. Yeah, the 50 points have been spread, but they were the good points. They were admin points. Okay, yeah, we're just into the yellow, but it's going up. It's going up. This is good. We're in a good position. We are dominant in terms of people. We have, what did I say this was going to go up to? When we took the war goal and the fort, it jumped up to about 20%. When we take this, it's going to jump up by probably another 20%. We're covering off on the Bremen siege, but you have left. Why have you left? Why have you left? Where are you going? I don't want to be out here on my own, exposed. Preserve your manpower, especially if you're this small, which means don't get into fights that you don't need to get into. If you can sit in your own land and let your allies fight your war for you, then do that. Where have you got? Who are you at war with? Are you at war with someone else now? Is that why you've suddenly marched away? You haven't. Have you suddenly got access? If you've got access, that means I must have access. Have you suddenly got access to Riga? You have. You have. That's why you're running away. So Riga must have asked for military access through the Livonian order, and because we give access to Poland, they have now been released into the wider world. Riga, 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 Riga. I can't see the Livonian order flag on here. Oh, there we go. Has military access through Livonia, Livonian order, and Poland. So this isn't conditional access. This is, they have gone in and asked, can we please put our filthy feet all over your land and the Livonia of an order have agreed. So that doesn't change much. Lubeck army is no more. Bremen army is knocking about. Hamburgian army is not really anymore. It's just one horse that's joined up with Utrecht and Bremen, and Riga has just been released. However, we've got all this. Yeah, I can't imagine us losing from this. Can't imagine. Yes, we lost. Well, no, they have lost more ships than us. All these are my ships. I just threw all mine away. I thought it was going to save us money in the long run. That's a lie. I just didn't have them squared away in time. They were off doing, I don't know, shippy things. Yeah, I only clicked to see if we could. Let's not go there. That has all been looted. You're on 35%. Once this falls, they're probably going to come down to Bremen, which will open this up, and they'll try and sneak around us. At that point, I think we will bring our 10 stack and plonk them in Lemberg, so we can get over to Hamburg, which has the river crossing from this way. We can be in Lemberg if they go this way, and we can be in Wismar if they decide to go this way. Either way, they've got to cross this river into us. And attack ahead. Even 12 on 10. I think we should be enough there. Where are you walking to? Are you off all the way around? I bet he's going to walk all the way around here to get to Riga. Well, even more troops. Even more troops. That was my alarm. I said we'd be at war in this episode. I said that we'd be at war with the likes of Lubeck, and we bring in the free cities, and we are. I didn't say that we get our ships smashed, but yeah, you can't be right all the time, I suppose. Our exhaustion is going up by a little bit because of these. But Lubeck's must be going up by more just because we have their fort and the war goal. Once this falls, no, because I want the same kind of deal that we had in our last war. You know, we pieced every single person out for all the money. We can't humiliate because none of them are our rivals. But we will take land. And in 9 years, we'll piece out of this, be coring the land, and hopefully in that one day between us taking the land and piecing out, we will not drop out of a rivalry with these guys. And I'll keep 2 diplomats free for then. I could do it actually. We don't need much. We don't need them knocking about for access. I only kept them free, so just in case we needed access to get anywhere. It doesn't look like we need access to go anywhere. So I'll improve relations with you. I'll also improve relations with you. Now we have military access with you. Now that you've asked for military access from us, that might be the 3 required. No, 2. We're down to 2 reasons. Well, yeah, fair on 1,000 because we're at war, but essentially 2 reasons for an alliance with Poland and associated friends. Okay, well that was my alarm. I have been Lucky Marine. You, as always, have been amazing. Come back in the next episode where we continue this war. We're going to be continuing it for 10 years, so it's going to take a while. I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care.